大家往往都有壞習慣，壞習慣可能從一朝早就已經開始。早餐唔好食甜甜圈同格仔餅，應該食一啲高蛋白質同埋健康嘅油脂，以避免你喺接落嚟嘅時間能量失衡。第二個壞習慣就係經常將今日要做嘅事情放喺頭腦當中，咁樣做會增加你嘅壓力。嘗試用筆記簿記落嚟，咁樣可以避免焦慮情緒嘅發生。唔規律嘅睡眠習慣同樣會打擾你平靜嘅心情。專家指出，應該避免喺瞓覺之前睇電視或者玩手機，每日盡可能有8小時以上無間斷嘅睡眠。當你養成良好嘅飲食、睡眠、運動習慣之後，最重要係要維持落去，因為人好容易再次墮入壞嘅習慣當中，而好嘅習慣係會令你感覺更加之健康。
而家坐喺我身邊咧就係東華醫院嘅其中一位員工，名叫做 Elena。咁究竟喺東華醫院做咩咧？我哋同佢傾下偈啦。Hi Elena，thanks for coming to the program.
Thank you.
So, tell us about yourself. What do you do in Chinese hospital?
What I do at Chinese hospital, by my job, it's actually called a respiratory care practitioner. And so we work a lot with patients that have breathing problems, a lot of patients that have like chronic lung disease, emphysema, patients that might need to be put on ventilators because they need help breathing. But also in my department, we also do a lot of cardiology testing, so EKG, stress testing, ultrasounds. So I oversee some of that.
Elena 基本上咧就係話佢最主要咧做嘅咧就係關於呼吸道嘅一啲治療啊等等。咁但係咧亦都兼顧埋心臟科啦、心電圖啊、腦電圖啊，甚至乎係呢一個運動心電圖。總之關於心臟嘅咧都會係照顧得到啊。咁 So talk about your childhood. So are you an immigrant or native born?
I was actually born and raised in San Francisco. I grew up in the community because my grandparents lived in Chinatown. I went to St. Mary's School on Stockton Street. So I grew up within the community.
即係嚟自社區嘅一份子，因為點解咧？佢屋企人grandpa 祖父祖母咧都係喺 Chinatown 度居住啦，咁所以咧亦都喺 Chinatown 度長大啦。So can you tell us a little bit more about the interesting story when you grew up in Chinatown?
There's a lot of interesting stories. Chinatown is a lot different now, but probably the one that I remember the most is after I came to Chinese hospital and I was working here. There was one patient who had lung disease, so he would always come into the hospital about every 2 months. So we got to know each other really, really well, you know, his wife, his son. And one of the questions, you know, as I got to know them is, you know, what kind of work did you used to do? Because thinking that, you know, with the elderly, a lot of lung problems, maybe they were a cook, you know, working a lot with gas and things like that. And it turns out they said, oh, we used to own a grocery store. I said, oh, where was your grocery store? They said, oh, right on the corner of Mason and Pacific. And I looked at them and I said, did you used to sell frozen cantaloupe slices? And they looked at me and said, yes, how do you know? I said, oh my gosh, I grew up on that because my grandmother worked in a sewing factory on Pacific, down the street. So during the summer when we didn't have school, I hung out at the factory and we would always run up to the corner store because during the summer they sold these frozen cantaloupe slices for a nickel. And you can suck on them all day because they don't melt. So that was one of our favorite treats. So it was so funny that after all these years, I finally met the people that actually I grew up with and not knew it. So of course I quickly asked her, well, how did you make it? They were so good. And the key ingredient wasn't anything special other than it had to be an overripe cantaloupe. Because she said if it's not overripe, it's not sweet. And all they did was slice it, put a stick on it, and freeze it.
Do you do it yourself right now?
I did it when my children were small, but since no one's home now, I don't do it.
You should do more. 其實有一個好特別嘅故仔，因為點解咧 ？Elena 嚟咗 Chinese Hospital 工作之後咧，咁就有一次咧就撞到一個老人家， 因為個肺有問題啦，咁啊經常嚟睇病啦。咁大家傾下傾開之後咧，就發覺原來嗰位老人家咧就係佢童年時候經常幫襯嘅一間嘅士多鋪嘅老細。咁經過咁多年之間咧，大家又見翻面啦。咁而且最記得一樣嘢咧，就係話呢個士多鋪裏邊咧，呢位嘅老人家咧，佢係用一啲嘅炒皮瓜雪凍咗，冰實佢之後咧，用條棍黐住咧，咁係一個令佢好非常之難忘嘅一個童年食物嚟㗎。到今時今日咧 ，Elena 都會之前都仲整俾啲仔女食啦。咁其實原來咧整呢一嚿嘢嘅巧妙咧，就係話嗰嚿嘢一定要熟，即係嗰個炒皮瓜一定要熟，加支棍落去雪凍佢，咁就係童年嘅最好食物啦。想知道 Elena 更多佢喺華埠成長嘅故事，下個禮拜同樣時間記得收聽我哋節目。
今日打算同大家講下自付費同埋扣除額嘅分別嘅。自付費嘅英文係 co-payment， 扣除額嘅英文係 deductible。自付費咧就通常係燕梳計劃開始支付你嘅醫療保障啊、藥物啊等等嘅費用之前咧，你已經首先一定要付出嘅一個費用。譬如話一個固定嘅金額，譬如話每次去睇病或者攞處方藥物嘅時候，你必須要俾10蚊或者係20蚊。而扣除額咧就係當你享用完一個醫療服務之後，譬如話醫生門診啊、領取處方藥啊，甚至乎一個手術之後，你要承擔嘅部分醫療費用。而呢一個費用咧，有時係一個固定金額，亦都有時係一個百分比嘅形式向你收取嘅。呢一個咧就係因應唔同嘅燕梳而有所唔同嘅。
全新嘅東華醫院有佢最新嘅設備，裏邊嘅工作人員每一個亦都有佢哋自己個人嘅故事。喺下次嘅節目時間，我哋再同大家繼續發掘，再會。
由 KTSF 26台及東華醫院聯合製作嘅《聚焦東華》，由東華醫院特約贊助播出。